autism and headphones though.
Yeah, he was an autistic kid.
That's a great way to start.
I don't know where to go. It's a new set. I don't know if I'm even in the shot.
New podcast. Who
Here,
dis?
bro.
Hey, welcome to the Squad Goals podcast. It's episode 13, and we're in a new place.
Yo, where are we, bro?
Uncle's hunting
dark in
cabin.
here.
Yeah, I know.
We are sponsored by Gaspar's Patio and Grill. If you like good food, good people, and good times, you should come to Gaspar's on 56.
Yeah.
But I'm AJ. I'm here with Taylor, D'Angelo,
Devon, we out here.
and I just want to give a shout out to the elderly couple at Harry's Bar and Grill in Cape May, New Jersey. They can go F themselves.
Oh shit! Damn. Whoa! What happened?
Imagine that
What
story.
happened there in New Jersey,
Well,
bro?
He has to take a beer before he tells the
Yeah,
story.
man.
No, I'm triggered.
Shit,
I
this
went
is
to New
deep.
Jersey for a nice.
I am.
New
New
set. We're
set. You
bringing
gotta
it
get
today.
used to it.
I went to New Jersey for a nice family vacation, and nice tame family vacation, and we went to a nice place, Harry's in Cape May, New Jersey. We were sitting at a table, the whole family, and like maybe a foot away was another table with an elderly couple. They were so in our business, it wasn't even funny. I remember my sister asked me, "Hey, do you think the butcher's burger's good?" And they're like, "Yeah, it's pretty good." And it's like,
They were in the next table over.
man.
it's like, okay, cool. Like,
They just wanted to be part
Yeah,
of the
part of your
conversation.
conversation,
I think
bro.
you're being
I
for
pulled out my
excluding them.
phone. My dad pulled out his phone, and my grandma pulled out her phone at the same time. And I just hear him go, "Huh, 3 generations of phones." And first of
right,
all,
though.
you know what? If I want to be on my phone, that's my right.
Yeah.
Because he was trying to make a joke like, "Oh, we're not interacting with each other." But how shallow is your life that you need to be so in my business that you're concerned if I'm on my phone or
him.
not? So who's really not in reality in
him.
that situation? Me taking a look at the time, or you up my ass being in my table? And besides that, it was a
You said
fun
that-
time at Harry's.
So
Except
how was the burger that they recommended?
the burgers. You know how like when you get a burger and it has like it's on the paper with the patty?
Yeah.
And they take it off. They left it on for mine, and I bit into it, and I didn't want to make a scene, and I knew it would become a big
So you
scene.
just ate it.
I was going to eat it, but I was sneakily able to get it off, but my dad's burger had the same thing, so
That's disgusting.
it became a scene.
Oh, dude, you didn't.
And by scene, he said, "Hey, there's some paper on here.
Yeah.
I'm not making a
So
complaint."
go to
but
Gaspar's.
Hey.
Don't go to.
Harry's. But yeah, like, I didn't want to make a scene. I thought it was going to be bigger than what it was, but as soon as I bit into that paper, I'm like, I just have to eat this.
Yeah.
Because if I pull this out,
It's disgusting.
I don't want anyone to know. I just didn't want to make like an inconvenience for the waitress and make her feel bad. So I was going to eat that paper.
This is an ongoing problem with you because, like, the Wingstop problem where you just, instead of moving your car, you just ran away.
Wing House. I'm not an
Wing House,
animal.
That's right.
I go to Wing House for my wing.
You need to be a little bit more assertive, man.
Yeah, bro.
I just don't want to make a scene. Like, if I complained, even if I was like, "Hey, there's paper in here," she's going to feel bad. She's going to think she's not getting a tip. And then it's
But the wrapper comes with like the raw patties, right?
Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
a
that's
kitchen.
That's frozen.
But, like, not everyone's that understanding to know that. They still blame the waitress, and I didn't want her to think I was blaming her. So I was willing to eat it.
Oh, yeah, no,
But what if she's
Nah,
going to put
son.
it on there?
AJ
Nah,
was
that's-
trying to hit on the waitress. He didn't want
She's
to.
already got
He
you.
didn't want to inconvenience her.
That's disgusting.
But besides that, it was a good trip. Good times.
Besides the old people.
Besides the old people, besides the old couple at Harry's.
Where'd you went to Atlantic City?
I went to Atlantic City. I started drinking Thursday, and I did not stop drinking until Saturday evening.
Jeez, bro.
There was a constant flow of alcohol in my system for Thursday.
Did you throw up?
No, I held my own.
At least you didn't get like a hangover. You know?
I don't think
Well, up until
I don't think
Saturday.
it was possible. Yeah.
You're just drunk the whole entire
He's just
time.
drunk the whole
That's the best
way.
way to prevent a hangover.
And then he slept it off
Constant
on the
flow.
plane ride home, bro.
Oh, I did. I had a 4 a.m. flight,
Oh,
and
shit.
yeah, it wasn't too.
I almost went to that, so
Yeah, I know you should have.
I got saved.
I didn't even get an invite.
Damn, cold blooded.
That's cold-blooded, bro.
I had to pick and choose.
That's right. I never get invites
Only
to
one
anything
brown,
anymore.
only one brown ticket.
I know, Taylor. You haven't been on the podcast. Where have you been?
I
You
know.
grew a beard. You were out in
I
the
grew a
wilderness.
beard. I was doing lumberjacking stuff. forestry,
We're straight.
Eating flapjacks,
eating flapjacks,
buttermilk, pancakes.
Yeah. Starting fires with my bare hands, I guess.
You should be on a brownie commercial.
Sure.
A brownie commercial.
Brownie?
Oh,
brownie.
brownie.
I was like,
The napkins.
yeah, okay, yeah, brownies.
I was like, yeah, his shirt's brown. All right.
Yeah, it
I
makes
got you.
sense. Yeah, brownies.
Brownie.
I was thinking like brownies, like the Girl Scouts.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, yeah, okay, sure.
That commercial might have been a little before your time.
Whoa,
anyway,
whoa,
so
whoa, 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 whoa.
I can understand you not getting it.
I was around during the height of brownies.
The height of the
existence.
brawny reign.
Back when they had all those commercials, my dog in his red and black lumberjack suit doing this, yeah, bro. I was there at the height of that. He was hopping out the pictures and shit. I was there. Campbell's was the big thing out around that time.
I think they expired all their money because I haven't seen a brownie commercial in a long time.
Brownie's like
I
either you
think Phil over
fucking with
there,
some
I
dope.
saw him shrivel in pain. I don't think he wants you tapping the table.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He looked like he was having a hard time. Like
Oh shit.
He's just in the back like,
he was.
I'm like, are we supposed to cut?
Oh, Phil doesn't even have a mic today?
No, we decided against it. New studio, new crew.
Oh man.
No,
We can't risk it.
yeah, we don't want to lose our chance of keeping this place anymore. But when I was on the plane, I had this like thought, and I wanted to know what you guys thought. What do you think is going to be the most important piece of technology of our generation, like starting now? What's going to be the thing that like defines?
Wait, discovered already or undiscovered?
It could be. It's like relatively new. Like for example, I would say like the last generation, it was the internet. Before that, it was like you had like cars and planes and like all these big things that changed everything. Back in the industrial
Are we the
revolution, mass
generation of
production-
cell phones? 'Cause I feel like
those are already here.
That's already changed the world.
That's like kind of like, and it doesn't have to be just one. It could be multiple.
I'm thinking maybe like virtual reality
yeah,
That's-
virtual reality or holographs. I feel like holographs are gonna be a thing.
or
Like
automated
Tupac
vehicles.
at Coachella again, or
No, like I feel like they're trying to
He may
make
bring
it
Prince back.
so like our
man.
watches are gonna be our phones. So,
Oh, yeah,
and I
absolutely.
feel like at some point some dude's gonna be like, why don't we just do holograms off the watch?
Can we talk about how
They already have
stupid-
kind of to some degree.
That's
like,
what
They
I'm
have those in
saying.
Wakanda.
You didn't wear your dashiki today. I'm kind of disappointed.
Yeah, bro.
I didn't want to bring it out on the first podcast of gas bars.
That's
On next episode, maybe.
the next episode.
We'll talk about what you like
But-
to call your dashiki.
But I feel like the biggest is 3D printing.
yeah, I can see that.
Is that
here though? Like,
what?
only
Well, I'm
here.
saying like it's still early though. Like we haven't gotten to the point where I think it's gonna be where it's
Yeah.
like we can 3D print
houses?
anything.
Yeah, there's
Food.
houses.
I don't think
Construct houses.
I don't think we'll be able to 3D print food.
We already have.
yeah,
Like that you can eat?
Yeah.
yeah. So it takes a while, but
It's
they're
not like the quickest, but it's like
all
being
Wait,
tested.
what are they?
lab-grown meat and stuff.
I'm sorry. What are they 3D printing?
I think like
Probably like soy or something
a
like that.
steak.
Oh, a
Steak?
I don't know. They use like proteins and use that to like mix together. Like,
I was thinking about like tofu or something like that. Like,
It's like,
and I'm
This is blowing
it's
my
like the
mind.
completely-
lab-grown meat, basically.
okay.
I don't remember this. Like I'm not. I have no research offhand to back me up, but I'm pretty sure they like 3D printed a steak or a burger and put it up with like a really good burger, and the 3D printed one won when like they did a blind taste test.
That's like the Pepsi challenge commercials, though. Like,
But
I mean,
also, you can 3D print organs. We're doing that. So like if you go get in a
Yo.
car accident and you need a new heart, they can be like, give me 10 minutes.
I
Let me
can-
take some DNA. I'll make you a new heart. And
I can
we're-
become the $3 million man, basically.
yeah.
and they can construct like houses and stuff like that. I've seen them like.
Bro, the
do that.
most I thought 3D printing was those pins going back and forth, making like little cars and shit. I did
Yeah,
not
like
know
the
we was
little
out here
Legos and
making
stuff.
organs and burgers.
That,
and
well, that's
shit.
why I'm like, it's still
Whoa.
really early. They're testing it out. It's not like I think they made a heart, but they haven't put it in a person yet.
Yeah, that's kind of risky.
should
You
work
want
in theory.
you want to be the first 3D printed heart?
I do it.
Yeah.
Well, I know when 3D printing first came out, they had a big problem because it was one of those.
See that?
You could
Yeah.
3D print a gun.
Yeah.
And it was like, should that be allowed? Should anybody just be able
to make a weapon.
yeah,
off of-
just download the print and then just 3D print a gun?
That's fucking crazy. It's gonna be like a video.
No,
game
and that's
soon.
why I'm like, I think
It's
that's
gonna be
gonna be
like live Minecraft.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
It's gonna be live Minecraft in this bitch. People, this is gonna start getting materials together,
Yeah.
3D printing the shit, putting that
Right,
shit in
your
your
little craft
Feel like a
inventory.
pyramid.
Oh,
So in the apocalypse, if you have a 3D printer, do you basically become like God?
I think so. If you could have all the materials to like keep on printing, you can make whatever you want. And that's why I think that's the most.
you can make
important piece.
3D prints of more 3D printers,
Just 3D print.
Just
and
never
then
done.
3D print all your materials, and then, dude, you're in the game.
You're one of those guys that wishes for more wishes.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Oh,
exactly
oh
what
for
it is.
sure. Oh for
Yes.
sure.
Hey, I have a question though.
What?
If you wish for more wishes, did you waste your wish?
No, dude, you just
But you
got
got more
unlimited
wishes.
wishes.
Yeah, but you wasted that wish, so no wish is gone.
You gotta waste one wish to get a million wishes.
If you're a genie, you say
Yeah.
you get one wish, and I go, I want 10 wishes. I use that one wish, but now I got 10.
No, I think your
Maybe
wish is
9
Your-
because I used that one.
Your wish is wasted. That's it. You wasted it already.
But I got 9 more.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that.
I think it does.
You know a genie? You-
I've watched a lot of Aladdin. Yes.
oh shit.
No, to be honest, genie does say you can't wish for more
Yeah.
wishes.
That's
Yeah.
a,
But
that's
I
a
think it would just
downfall.
be then void.
Yeah.
Like you don't lose that
You
wish.
don't lose a wish
It's gone.
unless the genie's an asshole.
Because he can only grant you that. I don't know. Never mind.
Yeah, he didn't grant it though. He just told me he couldn't grant it. That's not granting my wish.
No,
if he
that's
and
a
if
void.
he takes away my wish, then he's an asshole.
That's a void.
and we gotta throw hands.
If I make a wish and the genie says I can't do that, that's not my wish.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I agree with that. That's a void. I just feel. I'm just thinking as a question.
So if you,
I don't think you can wish for that.
What would be your 3 wishes?
I was
Go.
gonna say.
I'm a genie.
3
the
wishes.
model baby?
Go low.
I'm a genie.
gotta
in a
rub
bo-
you the right way.
Come over, rub me, and we'll. What are your 3 wishes?
My first wish is that you never ask me to rub you again.
Okay. Granted.
Granted, maybe.
That's a good one. I don't know. Can I wish for like money or?
Yeah,
Wait, are you one of those genies who has a twist at the end?
we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
So you want money?
Yeah.
You're bald now. Like,
No, it wouldn't be like that. It would be like a guy runs up, throws him like a big case of money, but now like that's dirty money, and now he's stuck with like $1 million of like
Wasn't that a
illegal
movie?
It's
money.
like Bedazzled.
that was yeah.
So that's your
yeah.
wish. Go, your wish.
I wish for Genie to be free.
Thank you. And then now Devon doesn't get a wish.
Oh, dude, that's fucked up.
My bad, bro. He was gonna screw you over
Yeah,
anyway.
he
so
was.
you're good.
Yo, but Dazzle was a good one. That was the one where she made him like a giant, but then he had like a small penis. Like he was a
He
basketball
wasn't a
star.
giant.
Pardon
He
me?
was a basketball.
He was a
star.
basketball-
Yeah, he's like but he was like a center.
Yeah.
He's like 7 feet tall, and he's about to
Good
get it
old-
on, and then he pulled on his thing. He's like, "Oh shit!"
The movie's hilarious.
That movie's
old,
hilarious.
Brandon
That's
Fraser.
a remake.
That was a remake.
Yeah, there's like a
See, I'm young.
a movie
I say
from,
original
a British movie that was the first one.
My
Yeah.
question with genies are, if they're powerful enough they can grant anything, how did they get trapped in a fucking lamp?
That's like comes with the
The
power.
irony.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta
That's like
be-
they get unlimited power. Like
Once
remember
you get
the.
trapped.
I'm gonna reference Aladdin one more time. When Jafar wished to be a genie to get unlimited power because he would be more power in his than himself in that sorcerer form,
Yeah,
he got chained to the lamp. He
yeah.
became a slave. He gets unlimited power, but the irony is you're a slave to that power.
So can we all agree that our genie knowledge is limited to the movie Aladdin?
Yes.
And bedazzled.
No, there's
Bedazzled
also-
is the devil.
I was gonna
Yeah.
wish for a chocolate shake, like in Kazam. Shazam, Kazam.
Sam?
Yeah.
Which
That's
one
one
is-
with
With
Shaq.
Shaq. Yeah, bro. That's the OG.
No, the one with Sinbad.
Oh,
That doesn't
oh,
exist. That
You're
doesn't
gonna do that
exist.
The
one
one
again?
with Sinbad. It happened, bro. I swear.
It did, bro.
Yeah,
Remember
And
one with
Berenstain
Shaq.
Bears was Berenstein.
it still is. They're
It's
lying.
messed up, bro.
Someone's changing time.
Time keeps on
Maybe they,
slipping.
because they got a genie and they just wish to go back in time.
Maybe
And
that's
change
how-
and change these key moments in our life.
It's a butterfly effect. You don't know what he did.
Yeah, they're stuck in that lamp though now.
We're really referencing our early 2000s movies and the
We're out here, man.
Butterfly Effect, starring Ashton Kutcher,
Yeah.
Bedazzled.
What would you wish for, Phil?
A voice.
A
A
voice.
What would you wish
microphone.
for, Phil? He wouldn't have a wish.
Yo, can
That
we?
man is content with
That
his life.
genie's
Can
pissed
we-
off right
Yeah.
now. He's stuck in the fucking lamp. Feels like, no, I'm good.
Can we
fine.
shout
Bro,
out
I haven't
Phil
been
though?
found in 1,000 years. Thanks a lot.
Can we shout out Phil though? Phil is a hero.
Oh yeah,
Phil was out here in the pouring rain,
pouring rain.
pushing a homeless. Was he homeless?
I think he was.
A homeless
One-legged-
one-legged man in a wheelchair. Took him all the way to the pain clinic. He was gonna take him all the way to Publix, but the guy was like, "No, you can stop here." That
Like-
guy is a hero.
He wasn't homeless.
I was driving
He was just
here.
lazy.
His chairs.
He was just lazy.
I was
God,
driving
that's
here
rude,
to
I'm
meet
sorry.
up for the podcast, and Phil said he was gonna walk. I'm like, okay, I could pick you up, but whatever. Sure. I see Phil. Like I saw someone like pushing a homeless man. I'm like, that looks like Phil's backpack, but I'm like, that's or like it looked like a cart at
You're
first.
like, wow, that's a really admirable person.
It looked like a wheelbarrow
As he
or
goes
something, and I'm
flying
like,
by.
what's he bringing? And then I pulled up, and it's like this man in a wheelchair, and I immediately ripped a U-turn because I was like, I want to film this.
Yeah.
And by the time I got back around, he was gone, like not a trace.
That's how Phil is.
And then I was like, did I imagine that? Am I going crazy? Like
Phil's a hero, man.
It is pretty hot.
All
out here.
heroes don't wear capes.
it was in the rain.
Oh yeah.
I kicked up so much water on him when I was doing that U-turn.
That's probably why you didn't see him. They probably had to go in the cut and dry.
That's why he
off.
was like, oh, you can just leave me here, I guess.
No, that's pretty admirable, man. Congratulations. That's a good thing to do.
I kind of wish Phil had a mic because I want to ask how this conversation went down. Like, did he just straight
Still
up
run over
ask
real
you?
quick. Swap out.
Wait,
Swap
did he
out.
ask you or you just helped him out?
Oh, well, I saw him and I just...
Or did you basically just
He offered.
hijack him and he's like, no, what are you doing?
He's in his house, like stuck in
Yeah.
his lair.
He just put his brakes on and he ran off like a dick.
Phil says he offered, for those who didn't hear it, because he doesn't have a mic.
He's a kind
He
soul.
hasn't earned that mic back yet.
Yeah.
You got to do a lot of...
A heart of gold.
Yeah.
That's what he's
You
doing.
got to
He's
do
trying
more
earn
than
that-
just
all
pushing
that
a homeless
karma.
man to get back
Yeah.
on mic. Get in our good graces.
That guy sure was feeling that love. I'm sure he was.
Feeling the love.
Segue. Coming soon.
Coming soon. Feeling the love. Cigar City Entertainment. Check it out.
Copyright.
TM. Did you guys see Ant-Man and the Wasp?
No,
No.
not yet, dude. You
Are
saw
we
it?
getting another
Yeah, I
one?
did.
Is it
We're getting
good?
another AJ
Yeah.
Movie review.
No
Everyone
spoiler,
tune in
bro.
for the
You saw
AJ movie review.
3 times?
3 times.
Phil's seen
Okay.
it 3 times.
I like
Did you
that
bring a friend?
Phil's miming to us.
And
then
Phil's
you ask him a
talking more
question,
than
he
he normally does when he
Yeah.
doesn't have a mic. But Phil has seen Ant-Man and the Wasp 3 times. I have seen it. I went alone, as per usual. It was good.
Yeah.
I think the biggest mistake was they shouldn't have put it after Infinity War.
Had a
Did they explain
high
where they
ceiling
were?
at the top.
They explain it takes place before Infinity War, minor
Mm.
spoiler. So it's like you have this big epic thing, it ends on a cliffhanger, and then it's like, here's a little side story that has nothing to do with everything. Okay, that's it. It was like a good, like, if it came out before, I think I would like it more, but it was
Yeah.
like,
The timing.
I just wanted more.
Yeah, you just seen Infinity where things got real.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
it's like we're going on a fun family romp in like San Francisco, and it's like it has no bearing on the main story. It's like it ties into the Ant-Man stuff a lot,
Yeah.
like more
Yeah.
in detail of that, but
Oh,
it
no
doesn't.
way. The Ant-Man movie ties into Ant-Man.
But it
more
doesn't.
than-
It doesn't like cross between anything. Like it's
Yeah, I feel like
very
Infinity War is
self-contained.
too big. Like, you gotta reference it now.
Yeah.
So much big shit happening.
I mean, I understand why they put it without like spoiling anything where they did, but so it makes sense. Like when you have that movie, you're like, there's no other place to put it without like spoiling things to come.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the majority of the movie
Yeah.
really was like its own thing, and it was like a little tiny snippet where you're like, okay, I see where this is gonna bring into Infinity War 2.
Yeah.
But it's like, that's it. Like,
And you have an elevated ceiling after Infinity War. You just want.
it is like a little like palate cleanser. Like, oh, I'm depressed, and now it's
Yeah.
like, okay, we're relaxed.
Okay.
But check it out, Ant-Man and the Wasp in theaters near you.
Yeah, I gotta go check that shit out. I might go check it out.
I haven't been to the movies in a while.
Did you have a movie?
I went to see
Last
Hotel
one I know.
Transylvania 3.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
Not even with little AJ. It was just
Oh.
you
He went
by
by
yourself.
No, we
Opening
brought
night.
little AJ. No, it was a good movie. It was
yeah?
funny too.
It was your choice to go.
It was
like,
my
"Oh, you
choice
wanna go?"
actually. I was like, yo, let's go.
I feel like it's your favorite Adam Sandler movie now.
No, Nah, my favorite Adam Sandler movie would probably still be Billy Madison. Fought with Billy.
I liked Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore when I was younger, and I don't know.
I like Punch Drunk Love.
Punch Drunk Love's good, but that's like that's
the
drama.
like,
Yeah, that's a
depressing one.
Yeah, I don't like depressing Adam Sandler.
It's a good movie.
I like the one with him and his sister. What was it? We played him and his
Jack
sister.
and Jill.
Jack
and Jill.
Yeah, that was his best movie.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
I'm disappointed
Mr.
in everything I'm
Deeds.
hearing.
What's your favorite Adam Sandler movie?
My favorite is Big Daddy.
Big Daddy?
hands
Oh,
down.
that's a good one.
I like Big Daddy.
Scuba Steve and shit.
Yeah, I guess Big Daddy. I'm not like the biggest Adam Sandler fan. I like Jim Carrey more.
You like Jim Carrey more than Adam Sandler?
Yeah.
What's your favorite Jim Carrey movie?
Yeah.
What's
The Mask.
The Mask is really good. I like Liar Liar.
if you don't
And
say
maybe
if you don't
Ace
say Ace
Ventura.
Ventura, you're a piece of shit.
But I watched that in New Jersey. Like, it was on TV real quick. I saw like 15 minutes.
Part 1 or 2?
One. It doesn't age well.
Yeah, Ace Ventura is not.
It does not age well, especially with like some of the social. Like, I'm gonna get deep. Some of the social issues, where it's like, ooh, like if this came out today, it would have been a riots in the street about a man finds out he kissed a man and he's like throwing up, and like that's the worst thing he could have done, and it's like in 2018, that's not like.
I don't think people would be upset over that movie.
I don't know.
No,
This day and age, people think and it's different. We live in a different time.
I don't know.
I thought
It's a lot more
like they would
accepted than it was
understand
back
that
then.
it was.
Bigoted by just assuming people are going to be offended.
No,
over
no, no,
something?
because like then you have the whole thing like making fun of trans people
Yeah.
because it was like a
I feel like there was steps taken to get to the point where we're at now.
yeah.
It just
It's like
happened
because if
overnight.
you go back and you look at things, you're like, oh, that really wouldn't fly. Like if I go back to a movie in the 50s,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna see things that would be like, oh, like whoa, they
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah.
I forget what cartoon I was watching, but they were
Grease.
like, they was out here calling people.
Oh, bring your mic closer.
Wait, what?
They was out here calling people all kinds of names. I forget what cartoon it was. It was like an old cartoon too, and I was like, damn, you can say that? They were like,
You can't.
I don't think you really could say that back then either.
I was like, what the fuck?
What cartoon was it? Like,
It was like a
Tom
Looney
and Jerry.
Tune like cartoon,
oh, Looney Tunes was.
like way back in the back. I can't.
Oh,
think
There's a
of
lot of
what-
racist.
Yeah, I was like,
things in
damn.
Looney Tunes.
But the thing is, like, movies are like the product of the time they came. Like, if you want to see what things were like in a certain period of time, you can watch a movie
Movies
then.
definitely tell you.
Yeah.
And like, it might not be exact, or like, even if it's a movie that takes place in another time, you can still pick up on things. But it was like, yeah, watching Ace Ventura, I was like, it was still funny, but I'm like, oh, this would like if this came out today, I don't think the ending would be as funny. Like, I don't think people would take it as funny.
Yeah.
These were in a whole like socially friendly time, and I'm really tiptoeing because I'm
Yeah, you've already said
Trying to make
a
the-
lot of questionable things on this podcast, and
Yeah,
now you're
bro.
deciding to kind of.
Now you want to tiptoe, man?
but like I just don't think it would have been praised as much as it was.
Yeah. How we doing on time?
We are taking a break.
Guess we're taking a break.
We were on a break.
Yeah.
And we're back.
What's up? What's up?
Also, shout out to Eternal Sunshine, which D'Angelo brought up on the break
That's a great movie.
for Jim Carrey.
It's my favorite Jim Carrey, along with the Truman Show,
The
which
Truman
I also
Show.
Truman Show is my favorite.
Truman
and I
Show
forgot
is a
about
good-
that. I was thinking more comedies, like traditional comedies.
love. Yeah.
Truman
But-
Show was good.
I'm trying to bring it back to the future thing real quick.
Yeah.
Because I also had another thought of what do you think our, like, first was what do you think our defining technology is going to be? Second is what do you think is going to be the thing we do now that when people in the future look back on us, they're going to be like, I can't believe that was a thing.
We hired Trump as president. People are going to go on the textbooks, and then there's going to be a big picture of Trump. They're going to be like, I can't believe
I can
they got a celebrity president
see that.
for that generation.
I think that was a monumental moment in
Yeah,
American history.
yeah, that's going to be.
Regardless of what side of the fence you're on.
That's what we're going to be known for. And the textbook is going to be from 2000. When did he get put in? 14?
2016?
2016?
Yeah.
To 2020, hopefully.
Kanye. 2020.
And then Kanye. No, my thing is I think phones, because like if you look back at like a picture from like the 50s or 60s, and you
yeah.
see everyone smoking, and there's kids smoking, and you're like, why was that like even allowed? Like, why didn't they know better? I think we're gonna find out like phones are just putting out so much radiation, and they're gonna be like, they just sat on them all day. They gave them to like little babies. Like when you look at like a picture and you see everyone on their phone, I think that's because I think it's like something that we like.
Yeah. Not just the phones, though. I mean, you got the Wi-Fi everywhere. You got Bluetooth, all these waves coming out.
And I think it's going to be like some studies going to come out going like, yeah, you know that like all causes cancer like really bad.
Yeah.
And
there's a lady in like Switzerland. She says like, you know, it's really, really harmful what we're doing, but everyone just pushes it like
unless
to the side.
you're using your phone to listen to this podcast, then you'll probably be fine.
Yeah.
That's the only.
That's using it right.
Yeah. Just keep it a safe
It's
distance.
the opposite. Gives you the what is the opposite of cancer?
Not cancer.
Not cancer.
Yeah,
Gives you not cancer.
Don't.
But yeah, like it's
This podcast is not.
I
guarantee
feel
you won't get cancer.
But like think of it like with smoking, because I feel like that's the perfect like analogy with it. It's people now to this day go like, oh, I know smoking's bad and can kill me, but they still do it.
Yo.
But now if we find out phones are going to be bad, how many people are just going to be like, oh, you know what, I'm throwing away my phone.
People still do it. I seen that commercial where like the girl's drinking the frog juice, and I was like, I'll probably never smoke a cigarette ever in my life. I was working at Walmart. That commercial came on during our break. Everybody was sitting there. They were watching it. As soon as that commercial's done, they were done eating. Walked right outside and smoked hella cigarettes. I was like, did y'all not just see the girl drinking frog juice? And they were like, this is all found in your cigarettes. And I was just
When
like,
you start smoking, you don't care regardless.
You want some frog juice?
But anyway, yeah, I feel like, yeah, kind of like that, where it's like people think smoking's bad, but they still do it because they're addicted to it. And I think like, if like we found out today, hey, cell phones cause cancer, you have like an 80% chance of getting brain cancer if you use your phone for more than an hour a week. Are any of you just gonna give away your phone?
Oh yeah, I'll give away my phone right now. My phone's broke.
80%. Yeah. I'll,
well, the same.
yeah.
I think a lot of people would like bounce around the fence because I mean they're just as addicting.
Oh yeah, there are people
addicting as like smoking a cigarette. Even
I've
more.
seen like people
that
cry when you take their phone away.
Yeah.
Like people are.
That's because
addicted.
little AJ's like 5, and you should take his phone away from him, you dick.
But that's every kid nowadays. You know?
Yeah.
Take them away from their technology, their YouTube.
Dude.
It's over.
Exactly, and that's why I'm like, now I understand why people like still smoke or older people still smoke, because it's like they got addicted to
I get
it
older
when they
people
do it
smoking,
more.
but like people like around our age when they were doing those cigarette commercials and stuff, and like when you hear older people talk about cigarettes, and if you talk to anybody who smokes, they're always like, yeah, these are the worst. I'm like, how did you get started? Because I haven't met anybody who smokes cigarettes who's ever sold me on smoking them with them. Like they're always like, these are the worst thing that ever happened to me. So wouldn't you just like?
I think 99.9% of the people who started smoking, I'm sorry to tell smokers, but it's because they were trying to look cool for that moment, trying to be cool for that moment.
Smoking does make you look.
Oh yeah, I want to take pictures.
Yeah, if I want a cigarette and like take a photo shoot, but besides that, I don't like. Besides the cool factor, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Like, would it be weird? I'm almost 26 years old. If I just started smoking, like I picked up a smoking addiction right now, like that's I feel like weird.
That'd be
I feel like you either started as a child.
Yeah, like
I just got addicted to eating Tide Pods, so it's not weird at all.
I would ask you like
Snorting
what
condoms.
happened.
I think. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I think there's that, especially when you're younger. But you know, maybe like stress or something like that. Someone's stressed and they feel like
that's what I'm
a
saying. Like I'd be
alleviation
like,
from
yo,
stress.
what happened? Like you stressed out. Like you can't just start smoking out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Especially just for fun. Like you got to be doing it.
I'm gonna start smoking.
Hair falling out,
Just
you
making a
biting all your
decision
nails
today.
down.
AJ needs to look cool, so smoking.
I'm gonna leave here today, buy a pack. Next week, I'm gonna be smoking a cig.
Oh man.
All right. I
Just make sure. You
I feel like you're a menthol kind of guy.
Yeah. Just
No,
drink
I'm
some.
gonna vape.
Just
I'm gonna
drink
start
some
vaping.
frog juice, bro.
Frog juice?
Yeah, you
It's the
look
same.
way more cooler, bro. Just get you a big ass jug.
Blend the frog and drink it.
Yeah, I know.
How much for you to drink a thing of a frog, a blended frog?
How much?
Yeah, how much money?
people eat frogs. I mean,
Yeah. Is
but I'm
it?
not-
But it's not cooked. It's getting blended.
I'm just
Yeah,
throwing
that's
a
it.
frog in a blender.
Yeah.
A
That's
dead
really
of natural
sad.
causes.
Yeah, bro. Died a natural.
Yeah, but now you're just
Oh my
like,
God.
You're mutilating it, bro.
yeah, after
That's
he
fucked
died.
up. I can't do that.
Like I'm gonna get a
Principle.
pet frog,
You're gonna get a pet, so you're gonna name it,
You
love
eat
it.
chicken?
Yeah.
and
That's
then
what they
when
do with the chickens.
yeah,
Blend them up
For what?
while
Make-
they're alive.
make
For
a nugget.
nuggets?
For nuggets, for all kinds of. All our food has been tampered
Phil wants
with.
to jump in on this so bad.
Bill, what do you got to say?
Okay, what's so funny about
Yo.
blended chickens, Phil?
You out here blending chickens?
That's not funny, Phil.
It's not funny. It's you guys are talking about this conversation.
That's better than the pink paste, though. I'll take it.
Pink ooze?
Yeah, the pink ooze, bro. What? Oh, that's from Power Rangers. Mr.
No.
Ooze.
I remember that.
Ivan Ooze.
Ivan Ooze. There you go.
No,
He likes.
see, I think I have a problem though. Like, I've watched the videos of the pink ooze where they're like, "This is what goes in your McNugget. We're gonna start from a McDonald's chicken factory and show you the process to the end."
Yeah.
And I'm not making this up. I watched that video and I went, "I'm gonna get some chicken nuggets," and I went and got them because I was like, I
It
saw
was on your face the whole time.
I saw the finished product and I
It
was
looked
like,
so good, didn't it, bro? I did not care when I
I'm
heard
like,
it.
you know what?
They're like,
I've
McDonald's
had-
doesn't use real chicken. I was like, I don't care.
Yeah, I'm like, I've had many of McChicken nuggets,
Yeah.
McNuggets in my day. McChicken nuggets. Like, a few more is not going to kill me. Like, okay, yeah, it's bad for me, I know. But so is smoking, people do that.
Who do y'all think
What do
has
they call
the
it? What do they
best?
call it? Ostrich meat?
Who do you think has the best fast food chicken nuggets?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
PDQ. If you have a PDQ around you.
Oh.
It used to be
I wouldn't
Wendy's
count
with
that
the spicy
Oh, yeah,
nuggets, and then
Wendy's
they
back
took
in-
them away for no goddamn reason.
Burger King, when I was a child, when they were rocking the Crown Nuggets, those used to be my
I'm not feeling
shit.
those. They had like the chicken sticks. Not,
chicken
You
not
weren't
fries.
feeling the.
chicken fries. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
You're not a fan of the chicken fries either,
Not a fan.
dude. Those shits are popping.
Has a weird taste.
You know, the best fast food
It's
place
called
is Taco Bell because they don't give a
Grilled
fuck
with
with
the
the
chicken.
Oh,
They'll
boy.
put whatever you want on a burrito. They don't care. Whatever they have in the store, they're like, yeah, whatever. We'll put it on there.
Taco Bell?
No hassle, yeah.
Dude, I hate Taco Bell.
do you
I cannot trust Taco Bell. I had one of their breakfast joints,
Oh, yeah, no, the breakfast is horrible. What are you talking
and
about?
literally, I left the drive-through 5 minutes later. I looked at my friend and I was like, "Why did you make me stop here? I gotta go now." Like, I instantly had to shit myself.
What is
Hey,
it?
Jazz, it's
Two grades. It's 2 grades away from dog food. They say?
Yeah, dude. Like,
Yeah. The ground
I feel
beef.
like
You know what?
Taco Bell is
But
just.
covered in nacho cheese, it's just fine.
I feel like Taco Bell just has
For
like
now,
a room
for
full
that
of
moment.
stoners, and that's how they come up with like all their new ideas.
It's really cheap.
Like Doritos, Taco Locos. I feel like a stoner just sat there and was like eating Doritos, eating a taco, and was just like,
I don't even think you have to be stoned. That just goes hand in hand, bro.
"Nah, dog, you gotta be stoned to eat Taco Bell."
Oh, for that. Yeah.
You need.
I used to eat Taco
Or really
Bell all
broke.
the time, sober.
Poor
And then
poor choice.
I didn't for like 4 years.
Because you weren't sober or you just didn't eat Taco Bell?
Which
I
one
just
stopped?
didn't, I didn't eat Taco Bell.
Uh-oh.
And then I went back. It was like last year, and I'm like, this isn't good.
Yeah.
And I didn't even finish it. I bought, because I was craving it.
Yeah.
I was jonesing. Like, it was back. And I bought like $20 worth, which that's a lot of food at Taco
At
Bell.
Taco
Like,
Bell,
that's
yeah.
I can eat for a week. I had that bag. I like ate a couple of things, and I was like, I don't want this, and I threw the whole bag away.
You didn't even give it away to a one-legged homeless man.
There was no
not
homeless people
You're
in
not
the
as
area.
good a man as Phil.
See, what you need to do is just
Phil would've
avoid
done
it altogether. Because once you start having it, like when you had it a couple times every day, your body gets acclimated
Yeah.
to it.
It's like-
Once you don't have it for a while, you realize how disgusting and how bad it is for you.
It's like soda. Like, have you ever like stopped drinking soda for a while and then tried to drink soda again? It's the worst tasting
No, that's
thing.
what I'm doing now. I haven't really. I've had like a soda here or there in the last 2 years, but
Yeah.
for the most part, I haven't. And then when I do, I'm like, okay, it's good, but I'm not like.
Nah, if I'm
really
go, like,
craving it, I'll
months
have
without
one.
drinking soda, the first soda I have, no matter what, it's usually disgusting.
I remember when I was younger, I used to tear it down.
Oh, dude, I used to
I
drink
used to play-
cases,
Play basketball, play football, come home and drink soda. Like, how
bro.
does that even correlate?
Bro, I used to like my family used to count how many times I would go to like the cooler during like family reunions just to pop sodas. I used to hear my aunts and stuff talking so much shit like, "Oh, you're getting another one?" Like, yes, yeah, I'm
You
getting
get that-
another
that
one.
Passive
I'm having-
aggressive, like, we bought them
I'm-
for the family.
Yeah,
Cool.
You
Like,
get
I'm
that
having a
dopamine
rough
when you hear
day.
that.
Yeah. Get that burn down your throat. That's that shit, bro. It made me feel alive.
Yeah.
I was addicted.
So you don't feel alive anymore.
I know, I
basically.
don't.
It all went downhill after
You know
that.
what made you feel alive when you were little? Was when you went to a restaurant and you ordered a root beer and it came in a bottle, glass bottle, and you're like, nobody knows this isn't beer. Like, I'm part of the cool crowd now.
But the only downside is I drink a lot. Of like when I'm eating, like water, whatever's in front of me, I'm gonna drink a lot.
Okay.
And let me specify.
He's crying out.
I
for
know
help,
this episode
everybody.
of intervention.
Come drink at gas bars.
Yeah, and if you
you
want to
do
drink
want to-
alcohol, you should drink at Gaspar's Patio and Grill.
Yeah.
Where is it
on
located?
56. However, I drink a lot of like when I'm eating, but when you get the glass root beer, it's really cool. But there's no free refills on that.
Dang, that's the.
That's deep.
Is it worth it?
Used to go to
It's worth it.
A&W and
It's
get the
worth it.
frosted mug.
I didn't like.
Swivel.
I didn't like root beer when I was younger. I started
Yeah.
liking it like as a float. Yeah, I like as a float, but
So you don't like sarsaparilla?
Nah.
I
mean,
no, when I was yeah.
Yeah, I think it's something in root beer, isn't it?
Isn't that
Like,
what's
get
in root
word?
beer?
Yeah, sarsaparilla.
But you can order a sarsaparilla.
Yeah, you can order coca leaves.
But what's
Okay.
if I'm drinking sarsaparilla? What's different than root beer? Like, what's the difference in taste, quality, and texture?
Never had it, so I can't tell you.
I don't know.
That's
I
like
think mug root beer's done in barrels. I don't know. Just
Get the
guessing
OG,
off of
the OG way.
Guessing off the pictures and stuff.
no, they come in the little boxes. I know because I gotta open them up. And
With the bag. and
Yeah,
they
yeah, yeah,
attach
yeah. They
those,
come
and
in.
you're
They don't
good.
come in barrels. They come in boxes with a little bib in them.
Phil, what's sarsaparilla? He's looking it up.
Isn't it a plant?
He's got to clear
Oh,
a
exactly.
lot
Are we talking about like
of questionable
technology or
stuff
something
out
like that?
there. Yeah, now we're talking about root beer. That's how this.
I
that's
feel
how
like
this
you have a
podcast
lot to
goes.
say about technology. You're
No, I don't even remember what the question was.
how we got
Right.
on this tangent.
Yeah.
To get to root beer?
We were talking about
Drinking a lot.
no before that.
It was
doing
what
something
piece
that's really bad for you and we don't know.
Oh.
No.
that. Well, it started
No,
with
I'm
what
talking
do you
about the
think
technology.
about like what do we use all the time now that
Oh,
in the
what's
future
the
we're
what's the
gonna
piece
Oh,
of
yeah, we never
technology
went
to
down
be into influential?
This is how this thing goes, and I'm used to it.
I mean, I can see cell phones and maybe like the radiation.
The other thing I
Because
think
that's unspoken. Like everyone kind of like, not everyone, but a lot of people think like the way that we live our lives with the radiation and stuff like that may affect us in some kind of way that we're not fully sure of right now. But it may be explained a lot better down the line.
I know what your answer is, even though you said something else, and you just haven't thought of it.
Oh my god.
Okay,
This is deep.
try me.
Your answer for what we do now, and we don't really realize the risks, and like people are gonna look back on like they really did that. I think is giving up our information so freely,
I do agree with that.
and I think that's
100%.
another one where
Oh,
it's gonna
yeah.
be like
Yeah.
they just agreed to give everything away, like.
Yeah.
No care in the world to like play Farmville. They gave away their
We
social.
we
Have
traded
you ever
our
played Farmville?
privacy.
Like, first
worth it.
off, yeah.
We traded our privacy for convenience.
Yeah. And I think that's another one. I think it's always a pendulum shift one way and to the other. And I think right now we're so like technology heavy. I think the next generation or two down the line isn't. Like I think after our kids, maybe beginning with our kids, I don't think they're going to use technology as much.
You don't think tech's gonna just keep going?
I think it's going to keep on evolving, but like how we use it.
I feel like
I really
tech-
hope
I
there's
feel
a
like we're
paradigm
going-
shift in like the way that we use technology and we become a lot more
I
smart.
Because
feel
I
like
think-
we're going to a Wally world. Like we're about to be so tech driven that we're just gonna become lazy blobs.
Oh, Wall-E.
Yeah, Wally.
Yeah, I was
bro.
thinking Walmart.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. too.
No,
So does
Wall-E.
everybody call Walmart Wally World, or was that just my weird family?
No, I always heard that. I
I've
don't know
heard
where
that
that's
too.
Yeah,
from.
they call it Wally World. There's a song called Wally World, and you can watch a girl twerk
Walla
that
walla
ass
walla walla walla.
for like 3 minutes straight to Wally World.
Yeah.
If you're into that kind of thing.
But yeah, I think
I
it's going to be a paradigm shift
Look it up.
because I always think kids want to do the opposite of their parents to an extent. Like right now, all social media, your parents are on. Like because we're on it, so our kids they're going to grow up and that's like, oh, that's just a thing like old people do. So I don't think they're going to be on social media as much.
I feel like there's gonna be a new form of social media. Like there's gonna be a more interactive
I think
social
so
media.
too, but I think
like,
it'll be different than
talking to
how
people
not even
face to
close to
face.
how we
Yeah, I
do
feel
it.
like
The Oasis?
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be an Oasis type joint. You're just gonna put on a helmet. And you're just gonna be
That's what
I
walking
wish.
around.
VR.
I would live in a VR world.
After putting on those the HTC Vive yesterday, it was a
What would
it
you
was
do
pretty
in
dope
the
experience.
Oasis?
Yeah, where?
I feel like you
It
would
was
be,
at Dave and Buster's.
Oh, for this
Invite.
Jurassic Park thing.
Yeah, they have
Oh,
like
yeah.
a HTC Vive Jurassic Park like
Yeah.
thing, and you ride on
a raft.
not a raft, but
It's like a little Jeep.
yeah.
But it moves. The Jeep moves.
Yeah,
It's like you're on a ride, and almost like a roller coaster. There's points where like you're like falling, and you see the dip. It's pretty.
And it's
pretty cool.
weird because like you
pretty
can
interactive.
see
Yeah.
the people next to you, but
You-
you just see the goggles floating.
Yeah.
and it's like it's also kind of weird because it's not like it's kind of placed like where you get your prizes and stuff.
Yeah,
like, off in a
yeah,
little
yeah.
corner.
Yeah.
You're not like in your own like little special area.
You're in
You're
the
kind of
middle.
just like right there in the middle. So you got on your VR glasses, like you're going through Jurassic World, but everybody just looking at you, just like what the fuck. Like you're over here like screaming and shit, and people are just like, can you keep it down?
I know. I felt awkward doing that VR at Dave and Buster's because
Yeah.
I was very aware of the people watching, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't want to be like, woo,
Yeah,
because
you,
like I know I'm gonna look really dumb doing this.
you gotta let loose, bro. Can't
Yeah.
worry about how.
I was trying to be in that world,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta lose yourself
in the music,
in the VR world.
moment.
Mom spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti.
But what were you saying, Taylor, about the Oasis?
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, I feel like you'd be a piece of shit in Oasis. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like how?
I don't know. I just feel like you'd be like.
I feel like you would
You're a
do
troll.
all the
Yeah,
like
you
the
would.
dark things
Like,
that you want to
You were
do.
like, oh, this is my getaway from life and
I would probably do some like,
questionable.
Very
shit.
unsavory things. I feel
Yeah.
like.
yeah, why not? Because it's not real.
See, that's exactly what I'm saying.
He's gonna be a serial killer in the Oasis.
Yeah.
I mean, think of it.
I think
You,
it's just as real. I mean, because that's your intentions, you know, like.
you play Grand Theft Auto. You
I
do
played.
some bad things in
I
it.
Follow the
played-
speed limit. I
Yeah.
stop at stoplights.
I stopped at the
and
red lights. I respected all the.
You know what I
the
used to
I
do?
help old
Strippers.
ladies and people on handicap
And yeah,
chairs,
push them around for a little
Like-
bit.
wheelchairs.
You were the type to get a stripper and then kill her when she was done, weren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Who didn't in that game? You got like perks for it. But no, my thing is like you.
None of you just saw
If they
that.
programmed each character in Grand Theft Auto in the city to have like a life, a soul, a family, I might think second, like before doing it. Think first, but like it's
Might.
not like they're not like it's not really, it's a simulation. So I feel like I shouldn't have second thoughts playing Grand Theft Auto. Same with the Oasis. If I want to do my own thing,
But the Oasis is other people, other
yeah, but
players.
I'm not killing them in real life.
But you're messing with their minds, bro.
I'm not gonna. What do you think I'm gonna do to them?
I don't know. You're not being specific.
Maybe it might be like a safe way of like, or a safer method of vetting out, or you know, letting out some kind of animalistic aggression.
I've always said that I think video games really help with aggression. I take the opposite of what's popular, where they say like playing violent video games causes violence.
Yeah.
I think it's the opposite, where you kind of get it out of your system. Like I play Grand Theft Auto and kill a hooker, I'm less likely to do it in
Doesn't
real
apply
life.
for everyone though.
What were we talking about?
You guys were talking about the Oasis, and then I brought up Phil killing a mosquito and then giving himself a thumbs up.
Mr. Miyagi over there.
Is that the same guy that helped
Yeah.
a wheelchair man in a wheelchair?
And he's
In the
saving us
rain?
from mosquitoes.
Everything
My
in life
smile.
has balance, man.
Oh, that's
I just.
Mosquito could've
How
had,
often do you give yourself a thumbs
malaria.
up?
Oh, malaria.
A lot.
What's the other one? The latest one.
Zika.
Zika.
Zika. He's just saved us from Zika virus.
Thanks, Phil.
Phil, man. Some
Have
heroes,
you
man.
guys ever
Hero.
killed a mosquito and then like the blood
Not all hero
splattered
wears
and you're
capes.
like, I don't know if that was from me.
Yeah, that's the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
When you smack a mosquito and the blood's like all over your arm.
Your blood.
You're
But
assuming.
how do you know it's you?
Well, there's some of it is your blood if it sucks
Yeah,
your
but
blood.
not all of it. How do you know?
I don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah, that's what we're getting.
But
at.
if it stung you, then it has some of your blood in there. Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah,
talking
no.
about like if you see one like and you it's,
Oh yeah, then you know.
yeah
He might have got you. He might have not.
yeah sneaky little bastard.
I think you'll be able to feel in your skin though.
Maybe.
And that's how you get dinosaur DNA.
Yeah, it is. I know my history.
Anyone see the new Jurassic World?
No.
Has that what happened? I haven't. No. I went on the VR ride, but
No one. I haven't either.
Okay.
I just wanted to say it looks bad.
It looks bad.
In my opinion, but I've heard some people say it's really good, and then I've heard people say it's really bad, and I've just had no like
You don't-
desire to go out and see
You don't
it.
think Chris Pratt is gonna carry this franchise?
Oh, Chris Pratt's my boy.
You don't think he's gonna carry this franchise on his back? You got to put some faith in it.
I think if there's a lot
And
more
the
going
Pratt.
wrong, Chris Pratt can only be so charming to save it.
If it's the same thing over and over and over and over.
Like, I have an idea for a Jurassic Park movie.
What's that?
No dinosaurs.
No, I kind of ruined it. I wish I didn't say what it was. But you have like a group of like kids, teenagers, maybe early 20s.
Dinosaur DNA.
No, they're having fun, like on a boat. Woo! Like
It's
boat
like Cabin
party.
in the Woods style.
Yeah. Storm comes. They wash up on shore. They don't know where they are. They hear like some like ruckus in the like jungle.
Oh, that's a ruckus.
They walk further into like the
To the
island
ruckus.
to try to see like where are we. They see like all these abandoned buildings, and someone picks up like an old brochure, and it's like an old like theme park map, and it says "Welcome to Jurassic Park,"
Isn't that kind of like how?
and it's
the
this like
first
survival.
Jurassic. What was it? But like the third movie or whatever, wasn't that like
Kind of.
they were like having a picnic on the beach after all?
Yeah, but that was only like 5 minutes of the movie. I want like a movie where it's like a horror movie. These kids like the thing is every movie it's like they know what they're in for.
Yeah.
We're going to this island. We know what's on it. I want these kids to just be like, what the hell? Like no idea what's going on. Maybe not kids, but like I feel like it would be better with kids. We're like in the Stranger Things generation right now, so.
Okay. So,
Well,
But
Hey,
you're going to try
if
to
you-
sell
if the-
to me that a bunch of kids are going to be able to survive a island full
I don't
of
think they're
dinosaurs?
going to kill them, and I think a lot are going to die.
I think you underestimate the prowess of children and
No.
kids.
what about a Jurassic?
They took
movie
out
where,
my
like, nobody
dog from
dies,
Space
they're-
Jam.
You're expecting it. And it's just
Wayne
nothing but like
Knight.
Jurassic
really
Park
gentle
movie where
If he
dinosaurs.
can't make it, these kids
They
can't
they just go to a theme park with dinosaurs and they have a really fun family vacation and leave, and that's the end of the movie. It ends like them on the plane home, and
It's more like- It's more like Littlefoot.
It's
than
just
it
like the
is Jurassic Park.
plant-based dinosaurs. Super friendly.
Really gentle, docile.
But
Great time.
I think it's time we got to wrap
I
up.
think it is time. I got to go to work, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That was the Squad Goals podcast, episode 13.
First ever
at Gas
episode.
Bars Patio and Grill.
New setting.
New setting.
New
Hope you
setting.
guys like it. You can check us on YouTube. You can check us on iTunes,
Yeah.
Stitcher, Spotify, Google Play,
Or you can check us out at gas bars.
Yeah.
or
On
at Gas
56.
Bars on
Yeah,
And watch
56.
us live.
Show up around 12:30. You can sit in this window right here. Watch us.
And you can
Watch
try
us
to
live.
read our lips. Watch us live. Live studio audience.
All right.
We're out.